were starting to realize that the promises that were made were not being fulfilled, and they were upset. They didn't know what to do. They were like abused housewives. They're like, should I stay? Should I leave? Should I defend?
Really, I cannot be bothered playing DayZ at the moment. I'm waiting for the next patch to start playing again, so I have something to do.
That's a Bill Burr joke, by the way.
The last 24 hours, you've had 2,000 players playing DayZ and nearly 40,000 people playing Scum, which I can understand. The hype is out now.
What else is there to do but walk around this empty-ass world with no zombies looking for loot that doesn't exist? How else do you play this survival game but walk around and look for loot?
DayZ has not always been a successful game, and those who play the alpha understand where I'm coming from. The development process of DayZ was always quite a rollercoaster of events, and it took years after its release in 2013 to be considered playable. The Arma 2 mod for DayZ was insanely popular, and once the standalone version came about, the community had high expectations. The launch of the standalone version was quite successful, but through the years afterwards the game definitely hit a wall. The player base was on a heavy decline, within 2018 hitting its rock bottom. At this time, there were only 1,600 players on average, which compared to its release was almost nothing. A lot of features were missing from the game, and promises were not met at all, and those who were around at the time might remember the famous phrase, "It's coming sooner than folks think." This was a reference to the upcoming 0.62 patch. Back then it took mostly months and months on end to receive a little update with barely any content, and most of the servers were still completely bugged out. At this time, the game almost became a meme, and a lot of people started to mock the game for its slow development process. During its development process, a major change actually started in mid-2018 when a complete new engine was introduced. Now this gave the game a total new feel, and the arcadey and wonky playstyle it had before was now pretty much improved. It did not take much longer, as later down that year, DayZ was being pushed out of its alpha phase. At 13 December in 2018, the game was completely relaunched with the 1.0 update, and it was no longer in alpha. This is a huge milestone for Bohemia, as they were finally recovering from a difficult period. And 3 months later, after the official relaunch of the game, it made its first introduction to console. Now this opened the doors to a whole new community, and as you might expect, this was an absolute success. In 2019, they sold over 1.1 million copies of the base game alone, to a total of 5.8 million sales, which most came from the console community. The real game changer came along with the 1.0 update that changed the game forever. With the relaunch of the game in December 2018, one very important aspect was added as well: community-supported modding. This meant that the community was now able to develop and create and integrate their own unique mods to their servers and upload it to the Steam community tab. Along with modding, this update also had the introduction to base building. This and many more features were finally in the game. With the success of modding, DayZ's popularity increased relatively fast as well. Together with larger updates and more frequent, the community expanded faster than ever before. And in the same year, in fall of 2019, DayZ received its first DLC named Livonia. This was also a major success and was sold over 400,000 times in the exact same year. Slowly, DayZ was on the rise again after a challenging and difficult development process. As the game was becoming bigger and bigger, more content creators either started their career or made their way back to the game.
Welcome to the frozen island of Namalsk. My Discord set up a server, so I figured we would check it out today.
With more content out there, the game received more popularity, and various videos going viral absolutely contributed to the game's success. Large streamers like Summit and Shroud made their way back to DayZ, pushing the game into the top 5 most watched games on Twitch.
Everybody on site. That's when the game becomes boring. This is the best part of the game. The very beginning, when everybody's kind of fresh, nobody really trusts each other. You make it work. Some people die, some people live. A story to tell. I don't know.
Oh.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend. Do you speak English?
Is his voice also very slow? Very low?
You speak English?
Listen,
Turn around, put your hands on your back.
We're gonna need you to put your fucking hands up.
Everything is going to be okay. Just relax. I don't want to have to sing this brand new act in the back of your head.
We're gonna need to do something.
Listen here. I've met motherfuckers like you. I get it. And I guess what? I'm not falling for your little fucking tricks, okay? You think I believe that you're scared? You ain't scared. You're a cold-hearted fucking killer. And I know if you had a perfect opportunity, you would stick a fucking toothpick in my neck, and his neck, and his neck. And I'm not falling for that. If I see you make any fucking sudden movements, I swear to God, I'm gonna be separating your head from your body, and I'm gonna take your head. I'm gonna catch an airplane, private jet, and I'm gonna fly it across the United States. And I'm gonna hide that and bury it, so you never find the connection back to your head ever again.
Yeah, what he said, motherfucker! Ah!
Oh, shit!
Now DayZ was finally getting back to where everybody hoped the game to be initially. But also Dean Hall had to comment something about the development process of the game itself. Dean Hall is the creator of the DayZ Arma 2 mod, and he said, "Overall, I'm proud of what we did on DayZ. Would I have done things differently? Absolutely. I think that it's made me more aware than ever of how important the community is as part of development." Now in regards to that, Dean Hall has released a new survival game named Icarus. The release was an absolute great success. However, looking at its current numbers, it has a lot of similarities with the state of DayZ back in 2018. Players complaining about bugs and updates. Overall, we can say that DayZ is in a spot most people did not expect it would achieve. With more larger updates coming to the game, the development team being more indulged with the community, I'm very optimistic about DayZ's future. Of course, there are still some bugs that are annoying and the game is not completely buttery smooth, but it's not anywhere comparable to the game it was before. Thanks to the amazing community DayZ has and its contributions by modders, we can finally say that DayZ is becoming the game that everyone wished for. Now, will it ever become better than the mod or even beat the mod? I'll leave that question up to you. And like I said in the beginning, perhaps we might see helicopters very soon as well. Sooner than you folks might think. Bohemia has set a clear vision about where the game is headed this year. Perhaps I will cover this in another video. For now, I want to thank you for watching and would highly appreciate if you would subscribe. Feel free to join the Discord to share your thoughts and memories of DayZ. I wish you a wonderful day.